Live with Jordan Tower and M-Rec, bringing you the latest hip-hop news and discussion that you can be involved in. So stay tuned. We'll be right with you live, guys. Live. I know you're sitting there like, where are these guys? Why aren't they live yet? We'll be right there in a few minutes, guys. Hang in there. Stay tuned in. Keep the broadcast going. Stay tuned. We'll be live at you in a few minutes. This is Daily Hip Hop News Live with Jordan Tower and M-Rec, bringing you the latest hip hop news and discussion that you can be involved in. So stay tuned. We'll be right with you live, guys. Live. I know you're sitting there like, where are these guys? Why aren't they live yet? We'll be right there in a few minutes, guys. Hang in there. Stay tuned in. Keep the broadcast going. Stay tuned. We'll be live at you in a few minutes. This is Daily Hip Hop News Live with Jordan Tower and M-Rec, bringing you the latest hip hop news and discussion that you can be involved in. So stay tuned. We'll be right with you live, guys. Live. I know you're sitting there like, where are these guys? Why aren't they live yet? We'll be right there in a few minutes, guys. Hang in there. Stay tuned in. Keep the broadcast going. Stay tuned. We'll be live at you in a few minutes. This is Daily Hip Hop News Live with Jordan Tower and M-Rec, bringing you the latest hip hop news. Yo, Rec, what's good, man?
What's going on, JT? How you?
Chilling,
Salute.
bro. We're getting a little delay. I'm going to fix it in a second. So, DC4.
Yes, sir.
We're finally going to get it, huh?
What we talking about? 12 a.m. tonight?
Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens, man.
Midnight?
Are you excited?
Midnight? Yeah, I'm definitely. That's my young boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of that Meek Mill, phenomenon success. I was early on that.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I saw the vision early. Put him on that COD DVD in 08.
Hell yeah. I think we fixed the delay. I think we fixed the delay, so it's better now.
Okay.
DC4, what should we expect? What should we expect, Rec? I think we're expecting Young Thug, 21 Savage, for sure.
No. Hold on. Let's pause.
Okay. All right.
We just want to talk about Meek for right now. The features is okay.
Okay.
I know he got to play the politics and have these so-called young dudes that's running the game right now on his project.
Okay.
But I'm expecting that aggressive Meek.
Screaming Meek?
That energetic Meek. I mean, that's his style. It is what it is.
Yo, we've already heard DC4. We've heard all the snippets, so we kind of know what to expect at this point. From what you're hearing. Have you heard the snippets?
What? They dropped some recent snippets?
He's been dropping snippets for a year. You've checked him out. You've seen him.
Yeah, I heard a lot of snippets. I'm snippet out. I'm snippet out.
It's almost like we heard the whole fuck. We got a fucking troll. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the same dude. It's all good.
So yeah, we got all these snippets, so we know that what we're to expect. Kind of like I heard some fire shit. I heard some whack shit, but it's a mixtape. It's free. Can't complain.
Yes, sir.
He ain't gonna give us that A1 always. You know what I mean? Like for free? Come on. You know, you gotta. You expect half of it to be fire, half of it to be fillers. It's supposed to tide you over to the main
I
chorus.
mean, at this point, Meek Mill cannot drop nothing less than the mixtape. Got to be at least 7.5.
I agree.
I want it to be a 10,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing less than 7.5. Anything less than that, you failed.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm calling it what it is.
With that, yeah, and let's be fair. Even with the Drake 4 joints that dropped,
yeah, the Drake.
It didn't go over 7.5 to me. It was like a half. It was so we ain't going to be unbiased, okay? Like, no, I ain't playing none of those Drake tracks. I listened to them one time. That was it. I was done.
Yeah, I'm off that.
And that's unusual. Usually, the Drake tracks that I hear, I play them over and over again. Even the ones during the summer that he just drops to us like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even all these. I'm not feeling them. I'm sorry. I'm not. I got to be honest. I'm not. Maybe it'll grow on me later. Like funk, Drake sometimes grows on you, but I don't know.
I miss that old Drake.
Me too, because it was more timeless. Am I wrong?
Definitely, and he had like a better thought process.
Yeah.
With the lyrics, now you gotta kind of like.
It's almost like keeping up with the
you gotta
Joneses
listen.
At this point.
Yeah, you gotta listen real hard to really catch a good bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's doing like maintenance at this point. He's maintaining his position.
I mean, at this point, when you're selling that many records and you got that many fans,
yeah,
and you're the biggest thing in rap or music, period.
Yeah.
So, it leaves him no room to really go in. It's like, oh, they fucking with me, so let me just give him this. Let me just give him this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to, yo, you know what? Let me lock in and let these other rappers know that it's not a game. I'm still selling, 4 million records, but I'm still gonna bust your ass every time I get on this. Every time I'm up the bat, I'm not letting off your neck. That's the Drake mentality. That's what Drake mentality should be. But
yeah, No, you're right.
It's the people around him too.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I mean, we're getting a whole Drake project in December, so I guess we can't complain. You know what I mean? I mean, it was free music, so like, you can't cry over free music, right?
You can't cry over nothing free. Yeah.
Not even free lunch, man.
Facts. People starving out here.
Word.
No.
Word. So speaking of Drake, have you heard about Nicki consoling Drake he just broke up with Rihanna? He confessed his love for her at the VMAs. And I guess he, was feeling down, and Nicki's been over there consoling him.
Oh, really?
As a friend, I guess. Who knows? But still.
Yeah.
Woo.
Spooky.
If you were Meek, how would you feel?
I mean, that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Ain't no coming back after that.
Nah, that might confirm that they really are broken up. I thought maybe him.
That's confirmation.
Yeah, because that means she feels comfortable now to kind of be back with her friend that was having beef with her boyfriend, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's kind of confirmation. But I bet we'll find out tomorrow, because maybe Nicki will show up at Powerhouse and fuck us all up. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Time
will tell. You know what I mean? You can only
yes, sir.
You can only go off of what you see. Out here right now. But maybe they got back together. And guys, we'll get to the chat room in about 10 minutes. All right. So hold tight. All right. I see some of you getting a little bit pissed that we ain't talking to you.
Salute to everybody in the chat room.
Hell yeah! Salute everybody coming in the chat.
Oh,
I just got out of that gym, man.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Tough. It's hard now. I haven't eaten for 4 days.
Wow.
I'm trying to lean out quick. By Thanksgiving, I'm trying to be back.
I hear that.
I'm trying. I might fail. We might fail, but at least I'm
Nah,
trying.
never. I keep telling you, never put doubt in the air.
Oh, no. I don't think I will. I'm pretty strong this time.
Gotta stay strong.
Sometimes the fear of doubt fuels my success. The fear of failure.
I mean,
the fear of being fat as fuck.
that's how you supposed to use it.
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself.
I can hear you.
I'm hearing myself. You hear me?
Yeah, Skype is like tripping.
Oh, okay.
You're good again.
All right.
Yeah, but nah, like the fear of failing is what fuels success, correct?
Yes, sir.
Why do we work? To pay our bills so we're not in a cardboard box, correct?
Facts. You're lucky if you're in the cardboard box when you don't pay your bills.
Word.
You know, some people's just out there with their ass all out.
Yeah.
Spooky out there.
So Kevin Gates, what do you think about that, man?
They say you gotta do like 6 months, right?
You got 180 days, and the prosecutor only recommended 90 days, bro. That's spooky. But he was being, okay.
Spooky.
There's two sides to look at this to me, okay? One, the odds were against him going into this courtroom. 6 white female jurors, and he kicked a female.
Oh, damn.
You know how the women stay unified, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you don't want to go
I told you about that earlier.
You don't want to go up as the feminine army. You don't want to go against the gay army. These are unified fronts, okay? So you're already out. Now, the white jury, he didn't have a chance with the white jury. Then he didn't give himself a chance in court because he kept like pretending he was sleeping and all this other stuff, not respecting the courtroom. That's why the judge doubled his time.
Damn.
And he was trying to make an example of him. But Kevin
Gates, always trying to make an example of you.
Especially if you're a rapper, because they know it'll make headlines.
Yes, sir.
You know, and with his wife, she said the woman, the fan that got kicked, was up there lying for fame.
What?
I got to examine that more. I mean, where was she lying? She did get kicked. Kevin Gates shouldn't have kicked her. We know that. You have a responsibility as an entertainer. You know your fans are going to feel like when you're an entertainer, the people that come to your shows are going to feel entitled to touch you. Even though they have no right to touch you, she was in the wrong to touch Kevin Gates, it doesn't give you the right to kick them.
Not at all.
So he did deserve some sort of punishment, but I think this is kind of extreme. I was expecting maybe 30 days in jail and probation. What do you think? That's what I was thinking.
Oh, man. I mean, jail is just spooky, period, because...
Well, you know.
I mean, you got...
You're right.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be in protective custody.
They make you go to protective custody.
Yeah, I mean, somebody of his stature, like, forget about it. Like, you know, they got to protect him.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got this big public figure, and the case has been well publicized, coming to, I guess, what prison is he going to? Like, what state is it?
Florida.
Florida. Wow. They play hardball in Florida.
Yeah.
Whew. Hardball.
Yeah.
So.
He's been locked up before, though. He knows what to expect, so.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it's under different circumstances.
I'm going to tell you what's going to end up happening with Kevin Gates. He's going to go in. They're going to appeal it. He'll be out of there within 30 days.
Hopefully, man.
He got money. He got money, bro. You know? Like,
yeah. Jail, I don't wish that on nobody, man.
No.
And
especially for something like this. It's like, you know, he could have avoided the whole thing. If I were Kevin Gates, I would have avoided the whole thing. Fuck everything. I'd have
probably just slapped her hand. I'd have just probably slapped her hand.
Gave her a cool little 10,000. Like, chill out. Because think all the money's missing.
No. I'm talking about.
Oh. On stage.
On stage, I probably would have just slapped her hand.
Yeah.
You know?
I would have done that too. But as far as, okay, after, say the kicking incident's done, I would have tried to settle out with her. Give her money.
The only thing with that with settling out, you almost saying you know you guilty.
He was guilty. He kicked her.
Yeah, but if you saying you're not guilty, you know.
Yeah, but in a man versus a female, you got to know you're done. You know.
I know.
I know you agree. Yeah, I know you agree.
It's spooky with that. Like, yo, I'd have just slapped her hand. Like, she was allegedly she was grabbing for his jump off, right? Yeah. While he was on stage.
Yeah.
Rapping. She tried to grab his meat.
Yeah.
I'd have just slapped her hand. You dig what I'm saying? I'd have popped her like a baby.
You would have made her. You would have took her.
You know what I'm saying? You know when a baby touch something they ain't supposed to touch, or a toddler, I'd have popped her like a toddler.
Has that ever happened to you while you're on stage? A girl tried to grab your junk?
Nah. You say junk? That slang is I'm gonna leave it alone today.
That's white slang.
Yeah, that slang is out the loop. But
you wouldn't know nothing.
Female. Nah, I'm not that big of an artist. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that never happened to me. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Have you ever been violated by a female?
Violated?
Yeah.
Oh, now on a different note, like a chick just be on you. Yeah, chicks definitely try to grab my meat. You know what I'm saying? That was on me. Mm-hmm. That I wasn't really checking for. You dig me?
I don't even know if I should get into my story.
I don't want it to get spooky here.
No, it's not spooky. It was like, you remember America Online days?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I meet this girl on America Online. I got catfish like a motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
So I'm talking to this girl. It's one of those summers. We were young. Summers, you're ripping and running. 16, 17, just got a whip, So I buzzed down to Connecticut from Massachusetts because I was up there for the summer, right?
Okay.
Went to the house. She was trash, bro.
Oh, you said she was trash?
She was trash.
What you mean? Trash like...
Like, she just wasn't hot, bro. It was
But she was fat?
She was a little chunky and like... It was kind of... And she smoked. And I hate girls that smoke, right? But you know me... I'm kind of a nice guy. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. Now, I should have been like, peace, been out.
I definitely would have do the deuces, like,
yeah,
deuces. But I would hit it with the Chris Brown and Tiger.
I know you would have, because you're savage when it comes to that. You would have been like,
like this. I would have been like this.
Breck would have like rolled down the window, looked, and been
I'd have been like doing the bogle. Remember the bogle, the reggae things? I'd have been like, exactly. I'd have been like, bum flick, palm my dick, young girl, come skenuta. I would try. With the deuces.
So, she poured me a drink, and I said, okay, I'll chill here. In my head, I'm like, I'll chill here for like 30 minutes, and I'll act like I gotta go, right?
Uh-huh.
So I drank, Then I feel like sleepy. It's like almost like I was drugged or something, right?
Damn.
This bitch whipped my shit out. Luckily, she put a condom on me. And she kind of like raped me, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Spooky.
So after the rape.
After the rape.
I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You went through with it.
Right. So I know, but I felt like weak. Like I couldn't fight back. So like after the rape.
Spooky.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, she started crying and shit. Like, I thought she was going to kill me. She's like, I know you're going to leave me now. And then I was like, I went to the bathroom and she had a picture of me from my AOL page with like candles around it, like a shrine. It was spooky.
That's super spooky.
So I told her, just to get out of there alive, I said, yo, nah, that was good. Like, can you lead me back to the highway? Let's get up next week. She called me on the highway on my cell phone. I said, You ain't never gonna speak to me again. Lose my fucking number.
Get the fuck out of here, word.
She stalked me for the rest of the summer. She found out where I worked. You know, what was I work? I worked as a dishwasher that summer, and I was a boat builder during the day and a dishwasher at night.
Wow, you was a dishwasher?
I was doing as many jobs as I could during the summers. You know, off of high school, I was trying to make as much money as possible. So, right from the boat,
amazing.
I boat build from 7 a.m. to 2. Then I did some other little job in between, and then I did dishwashing for the rest of the night at a restaurant.
Wow.
And then I drove home and did it all again the next day. Yeah, I did a lot of.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
I just wanted to make money when I was young. You know.
So basically, she raped you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you know.
Yeah. It was a rape.
It's crazy. You know, you said after the rape.
After the rape.
After the rape, right?
Yeah.
So, she chopped you off and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, you was loving the rape.
It was a full service rape.
Oh, shit. You was loving the raping.
Nah, I didn't. It was actually like I wanted to puke.
Spooky.
It was spooky. I wanted to puke. You know, have you ever had sex with a girl you didn't want to have sex with?
But you was aroused at the same time.
Well, who isn't gonna get aroused, bro? The girl's playing with your junk.
Yo, that slang is bothering me. Step your slang up,
penis?
man.
Your penis?
Say meat or something. You know what I'm saying? Or joint. You know, my John. You know, like
my John. What were we, Philly?
Whatever. Like, but that junk, like, it's not fly.
In honor of DC4, she was playing with my John, right?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go. Salute my Philly guys.
She got nutty on my John.
There you go. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Step your slang up, baby. Come on.
I know all that slang. I prefer to use my native slang.
Nah. You ain't gonna win out here.
Nah, I'm good.
Your native slang gonna have you lost in the sauce, boss.
Lost in the sauce? Yo, where's that? Get the fuck out of here. Lost in the
sauce, boss.
Or lost in the source.
Huh?
The source doesn't even exist anymore. I know you're saying sauce, but what if someone changed it to lost in the sauce? Source.
Nah, you gotta leave it alone, man. Like, let me guide you through the slang editorial and
I don't need to have the best slang. I'm a white guy.
Nah, you gotta be in hip hop. You gotta have.
I got a little bit, bro. A little bit.
Decent. Yeah, because you can get caught up out here with the wrong
with the wrong slang.
Yeah, I seen it happen.
You could be out the loop.
Yeah, it gets spooky out here with the wrong slang.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the room.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the room. So, did you ever have an experience where like maybe you got too drunk and then you fucked the ugly bitch and then woke up next to her and like, what the hell did I just do last night?
Nah. I'm always conscious. With that, you gotta be. Okay. You know why? Think about all the stories you might have heard through movies or maybe third party. Mm-hmm. Yo, I was drunk. Bitch ruined my life. This ugly bitch. Now she's pregnant.
Oh, bro, but that's going without protection, bro. I'm not talking like that. That's wild, bro. I mean, I'm always conscious enough. When you drink a lot, sometimes an ugly bitch starts to look okay. You've gotten that drunk before, haven't you?
No.
Where a girl that's like, now she's like,
I mean, you know what I started doing?
What's up?
I started giving chicks I normally wouldn't give a shot to. At least just to blow it down. You know, blow it down purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pipe it down purposes.
That's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
We're not talking about wifing a girl.
I don't do that anyway. So
wifing?
Listen.
You have a wife.
Huh?
You have a wife right now.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. You got some dudes, that's all they do. They stay in relationships.
Their whole life becomes their girl.
Yeah, like
so that's what you relate to wifing, like your whole life, your whole world.
No, I'm not relating to that. Hell no. Okay, what I'm saying is, I only been in 3 relationships in my lifetime, like the ones I count.
But you're saying some guys go overboard with it.
every chick is not supposed to be your girl.
Exactly. I agree with
you. You can't share intimate secrets and just, to me, you can't even share the same DNA with every girl.
That's true.
Like drinking behind a chick. You don't know what the fuck going on.
You can't kiss every girl in the mouth.
This see, this is what I'm talking about. You hear it now. Salute.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about here, man. Like, it's spooky out here when I see dudes kissing strippers and kissing chicks they just met, like, in a club. It's spooky out here.
Yo, my old manager used to just, like, we used to be in an elevator, and he used to just make out with girls in the elevator, and I would look at him like, yo, dude, you don't even know this girl. She could have just sucked a cock 5 minutes ago. You're disgusting, bro.
Could have had a train in her mouth. You know what I mean? You had the A train. A train run right through her jaw. Like,
yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, speaking of that, have you ever been interested in a girl before, but you don't know a lot about her, so you didn't really, like, go all in yet, right? Just peeping her from a distance. Then you hear some rumor, like, that guys ran a train on her, and you're like, yo, I'm good. Has that ever happened to you? I think that happened to me once, and I was like, whoa, you don't know these bitches out here.
I mean, see the thing with females, they all got history. Some got better history than others.
They all have a sloppy 2 years. Most of them do.
Yeah, but you'll find some good chicks out there that might,
We never know, though, Rec.
Look, that might have a few bodies. Nah, because if you see me, I'm a shaker and mover. I'm everywhere. Like, especially in the tri-state.
Yeah.
You dig?
Oh, so you'll get the lowdown.
I know everybody everywhere. Okay. Or they know me.
You'll find the history on the girl.
I get the lowdown on the whole town. If you feel me?
You get the lowdown.
The history gonna come up. Because what I do, a lot of times, you gotta not jump into things. So you wanna maybe, scope out the premises.
Word.
So you'll see people that you know, and they start putting you on. Yo, Rec, what you doing around here? Ain't nothing, man. I'm just hollering at, Shanice.
Shanice. Okay.
Now, Shanice, she cool. Look, and this one going, Shanice, she cool. She don't fuck with nobody, G. Yo, she a good girl. You got a good one right there. Lock in with that, son. Or you might get, yo. You know she get down, right, son? That's when you know, okay, all right, she got a lot of history.
Yeah.
You feel me? So sometimes you gotta kind of lay in the cut a little bit and kind of like, scope the premises. Because you're gonna see somebody or you're gonna see things.
Yeah.
Because say like you just pull up, right? Not on no stalker shit. Mm-hmm. You might just happen to be around her way. You pull up in your V. You might see her outside. Just wait a little bit. You might see her, waiting for a dude to pull up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might be around a chick way and it just happen to be like that and just, you know what?
But what if she peeps you out and then all of a sudden now you're a stalker?
Nah, you don't let her peep you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to move like a ninja out here, JT. You feel me?
There's a parking garage above her building. Go out and look over that shit with binoculars.
Yo, you know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
People be playing with life like it's a game. Like me.
Yeah.
Chicks are the number one reasons why dudes are in jail, locked up, diseases.
Word.
So this is your life. You can't be letting every chick up on you and playing with these chicks like that. You get lost in the sauce, boss. Like,
I just find this, Rec. You get to know a girl a little bit before you commit 100%, right?
Facts.
Just get comfortable, talk, have some regular conversations. Anything seems out of whack, then do your investigations. That's how I do it.
Of course.
I once had a girl. Damn. I didn't wife this girl, but I was fucking with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got comfortable one night, and I was telling her, like, crazy sex stories. I just wanted to see if she was going to go into it. I was making shit up. She tells me a story. Well, once this one guy picked me up, and I was seeing him, and he took me back to the crib, and we were watching TV, and he went out on the phone, and his homeboy came up behind me and started like feeling on me, and I was pushing him off, and I was like, yo, stop. But I felt uncomfortable because I was at somebody else's house, right? And I was like, yeah. Tell me more. Yeah, I wanted to hear where this is going to go. Then he starts like feeling on her, and I guess they start kissing. She was like, I started kissing him because I was a little nice off the Hennessy. And I was like, yeah. So then the other guy comes in that she was kind of like into, and he's like, it was an orchestrated hit. It was a train hit. He came in and said, oh, that's how we getting down, and took his clothes off. And they had like a...
Get the fuck out of here.
A threesome. So she tells me the whole story. I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think we could see each other anymore because you're a fucking whore.
Wow.
I did that while I was dropping her off, though. Yeah.
So, basically, you left while...
Oh, it wasn't me. She was telling me a story.
So, what happened?
She ended up having a threesome with him.
Wow.
But this is where she tried to act like she wasn't a whore. She was like,
woo,
at the end.
She got bust down. Shouts to B Mac.
Yo, but she tried to pretend like, oh no, I was pretending like I put my hand near my pussy so it looked like I was riding their dick, but I wasn't really having sex with them. It's like, that doesn't make you any less of a whore.
Yo, let me stop.
What's up?
Let me pump the brakes there.
Okay.
That gotta be some white girl shit.
Nah, it was a black chick.
Is a black chick? I never heard no shit like that.
She was like Trinidadian and Jamaican, some shit. She was mixed.
So she said she put her hand on her pussy to make it look like she wasn't.
No, she said this is the biggest bullshit ever. She said, I put my hand right by my pussy and made it look like I was riding his dick. He couldn't tell the difference. I said, fuck out of here. Anybody can tell the difference between a hand and a pussy, okay? You're like, unless your pussy's trash, and I know it's not because I fucked you already, so you lying.
Wow.
And I that wasn't my girl. I was just smashing her, but you got to feel them out. They got to go through the smash to get to the next level, right?
That was a wild ass story. Just
and man, life is wild, bro.
Displayed. Nah, life is wild.
Yeah. Hey, we're on here just sharing stories because we're normal people like the rest of you. We go through the same shit, find out fucking whores.
Yo, let me tell you something.
What's up?
And this is real shit. Cause I seen, people say, or dudes say, or some dudes, it's weird to me, they don't like top.
They say that?
I guess because they never had a chick who was nice on a mic.
Right.
To make them,
Yeah. To get it done.
Bust that load.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To me, top, that's where it's at.
If a girl can't give top, she ain't worth it. Keep it moving. Like, I've had girls that can't give top. It's like, whoa, what's going on? I had a girl once try to put a condom on me to give top. I said, I'm good. We could just stop right now.
Oh, you never got top through the condom?
I don't want to experience that.
So when you out there in the world, fucking with random chicks, you letting random chicks top you off with no condom?
We usually just fuck with a condom, bro.
Yeah, so you don't get no top.
What's the point of getting top with a condom? It's whack.
I mean...
Nah, it's whack, bro.
It is whack, but...
Even having sex with a condom isn't that good, but I ain't trying to get AIDS out here. You know what I mean? So.
But look. You gotta understand this.
You can get herpes. Yeah. I know that. Yeah.
Facts.
You're right. Maybe I've been lucky. I'm a clean bill of health. I know that. But it's like... Took a few risks. We take a few risks out here. It's war.
Spooky out here, man.
She texted me Purple Hearts because she know we at war.
No doubt. Salute. Let's shout everybody in the room. We on that 30-minute mark.
Oh shit. All right,
Time
guys.
fly.
Ben's in here. What's good, man? Oh, he's at Ruby Tuesdays watching us. That's love, man.
Oh, salute, Ben.
Leroy Jenkins, Seth Bay. Okay, Chris. Finally, JT making sense. Okay, yeah. Kill Chris. B Mac, what up? Stan Klasa. Firebug Sar. Looking for the truth. Looking for the truth hates me, but it's all good. Eric Lucas. JT smashing these hoes. Charlie Sheen style. So is Rec.
Oh shit.
Oh, I get it. Whoa. You're tripping.
No, but that shit is funny, yo. But I already know. I'm leaving the room because that's...
Nah, it's okay. That one's fine. That's fine.
Smashing hoes out here, Charlie.
That was a good
Charlie Sheen style?
That
wow.
was a good one. Seth Bay, I need some weed. Okay. ATL checking in. Javon Jones, what's good? M. Dot. Shout some out, Rec. Show some people. Ace A.
Oh, no doubt. Shouts to Billy Parker, B Mac, salute, Alton Moore, Low Key 100.
Yes, sir.
Beast Tizo, Leroy Jenkins, Dwayne Johnson, looking for the truth, my dude, salute, Firebug Saw, Marlon Dunbar, salute. Man, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all coming in the room.
We even appreciate the haters in here. We appreciate you too.
What's that? Tares the Great?
Chai Ali, what's good?
Chill Ali. Money Mike.
Looking
that
for
boy
the
young.
Truth. You were a hater, bro, but it's all good. Thanks for coming.
Ghost with the wind. Where you been at, boy? I see you.
Oh, yeah. Damn, boy.
Sun God. Salute. King Dominic.
Yes, sir.
Humble Beast. Money Mike.
Okay.
Julio
R, what's good?
What?
JT,
it's my G right there.
But let me see her mouth.
Rick Miller.
Michael Cera's
crazy. Nah, yo, you gotta change that name. 410 Jock Strap? Pause. I'm not never saying your name again. You gotta change that, man. I appreciate the love, but coming in the room with that name.
He tricked you.
You gotta change that, fam. I fuck with you and all that.
Leroy, what's good, man? Jockstrap. Too honest.
I ain't never seen that again. You caught me off guard. I was just showing love.
Maria B. McGuan with Arab. Okay. What's going on with Arab?
Matic World, what's up? Ricky Miller. Tomorrow Love.
Humble Beast. Quentin
Lynch. DJ Codeine.
David Anthony, what up?
Scorpios run this. Tell him, Julio. Salute.
November 16th, Rec. What is November 16th?
Oh, no doubt. That's my B-Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to drop a few videos before
Julio's doing his research.
That's my G. Salute.
God, Demario Love. All right, guys.
Oh, that Trap or Die. Salute to Low Key 100. Trap or Die is supposed to drop too. Tomorrow? When it when is that Trap or Die supposed to drop, y'all? Y'all know that Jeezy Trap or Die 3.
I think it drops tomorrow too.
He got a smoker on there. That joint he got with Lil Wayne.
He got a better one. Bankroll Fresh.
Nah, you gotta hear the joint he got with Lil Wayne. It's not even Wayne's verse or nothing. The song is banging without Wayne.
I'm gonna check it out right when we get off.
That's the old new Jeezy. That shit fire.
Damn.
Salute the Matic World. He know what I'm talking about.
Midnight.
Oh, Midnight? So that's two joints. I'm like this. Woo! I'm getting my Birdman.
What you looking forward to more? I'm looking forward to Trap or Die 3 more.
Yeah, after I heard that joint with Wayne.
Jeezy's back on his shit this year.
Yeah, that shit was
He's
fire.
back to the trap shit. He was trying to do some
He's trying to do some preacher shit. Shit ain't really worked out.
It was cool, but this is the Jeezy
Pastor
we love.
Young shit. He was on some Pastor Young shit.
He can touch the streets more with this kind of talk.
I mean, this is lame. This is what he does. And I'm glad he back because he said it. There's a lot of people that's trying to do that trap shit.
Yeah.
And they might have a nice beat. He said that. They might have a nice beat.
Mm-hmm.
But he said the music, you can't really feel that. Like, what I'm doing, you feel that. People, I'm giving people inspiration.
They identify with it.
Yeah. So, I want to hear that trap.
It's motivational. Jeezy's always been motivational.
So, damn, Jeezy, pretty much, Damn, I thought Meek was going to have the floor to himself. So Jeezy's going to take some of that momentum, huh?
He's going to take a lot of the momentum. He's
going to take a lot of that DC4 momentum.
He's got Def Jam behind him. They ain't playing around.
You got that machine behind him, huh?
And Avion. I don't know if they're still with Avion's still with him, right? I haven't seen him rep Avion in a minute.
Yeah, I ain't seen him repping that.
I think ever since he got locked up, maybe they dropped him. I hope they didn't. That would have been whack.
He got locked up?
He got locked up last year for some bullshit, some gun shit. Remember, but they had to drop it. But still, just getting locked up with guns with a major sponsor, it's spooky.
Spooky. Yeah, I know how that thing go.
They can ruin your life.
All right, yo, we going. Y'all check for that DC4 and that Trap or Die 3.
We'll review it tomorrow. We'll give you our thoughts.
And then also, we're gonna do. I guess like a versus. Trap or Die 3 versus Meek Mill.
That'll be dope. We'll do that
tomorrow. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna do like a versus series tomorrow live.
Okay, we'll do that tomorrow. That'll be dope.
What y'all think is the better project, and how you feel about both projects? You know?
October drop, bro. You late. You out the loop.
I didn't hear that, so I'm out the loop too, bro.
It wasn't amazing. It was okay. It was a good filler. Gucci's just getting it in. He missed 3 years. He's just getting it in. He's going to drop another project for Christmas.
Oh, well?
He's going in. He's making money. Keeps him.
I hear that.
His model works. I believe in the model he's working. You just don't stop working.
Got you.
Yeah. All right, man.
I believe. All right. Peace, JT. Night, Peace, room, man. Love is love. Double salute, triple salute, quadruple salute.
Peace.
Peace. Deuces.